What's up, all my horror fanatics out there? Welcome back to Late Night Frights. I'm your host for this evening, the Thejslones, or Jordan, back here to do another video for you. And in this week's theme, you guys already know what it is, but it's a theme that was made up by my second leader, All Random Things, and he made up a theme of first experience, which is your first experience with a horror film. So now I'm going to give you guys my first experience with a horror film, and to be honest with you, this experience that I had with this horror film changed the way that I felt, and it changed me into the horror fanatic that I am today. So let me take a drink of Gatorade, guys. I'm feeling a bit under the weather today. I don't feel too good. I just feel sick. So I'm trying to keep myself hydrated. But yeah, so I'd seen horror films before this film I'm about to show, but this is the one that changed me as a person. So I'd seen John Carpenter's Vampires, I'd seen Children of the Corn, and that kind of got me pushed towards horror films and liking them, but this one changed my outlook on horror films. And it is, well, I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet. Okay, so I was sitting down with my dad. I remember this so clearly. I think I was 5 or 6 years old, probably 5. It's that age where you remember everything, but you still don't understand everything clearly, and what's going on in a film, for instance. So I remember sitting down, and it's Halloween night. My dad used to give out candy, and I used to, after I go trick or treating, he would scare some of the kids. He'd wear a mask and coveralls and things like that, and play. He'd play music and creepy music and things like that. And I remember how horror movies used to come on AMC, and then they used to come on USA Channel as well. And he would watch horror movies, even though we had them on VHS. He would still, like me, I love watching them on TV when they're on. So I remember him dimming the lights and pulling out an air mattress, or pulling the mattress off. We used to go in the living room. We would move the table, and he would take the mattress off my mom's bed, pull it in the living room, and we would lay there and watch horror movies. So I remember wanting to watch a specific movie, and he said, "No, son, let's watch this movie. It's coming on." And I remember hearing this noise, this sound, and I was like, "What is that sound?" And just remember the film, 1978 Halloween. Now, this is my favorite horror film of all time, and this film has changed the way I view horror films. It has changed my outlook on film in general. But anyways, getting on with the story, I don't want to talk about the film, I just want to talk about my experience. So, I just remember, my sisters always telling me about Michael Myers, and my sister Jamie is scared to this day of Michael Myers. And I wasn't scared of Michael Myers, I gotta be honest, I was just mesmerized by this film, and everything that happened in it. The scene that stuck with me the most in this film, I believe, was the opening scene, when you see that pan out shot. It's, I can't do good sound effects, but you see that pan out shot. You guys know what I'm talking about. And then you just see the camera slowly start to move up on the house, and then you see him go in the house. I remember just sitting in front of the screen, guys, and just mesmerized. And then the face of the shape, the face of Michael Myers. Oh my God, mesmerized. Just didn't know what to think. Since I saw this movie when I was 5 years old, I always wanted a Michael Myers mask because of that face. And after this movie, I don't even remember saying anything to my dad. I remember going to sleep after I watched this movie, and I just remember hearing that sound, hearing that classic Halloween theme song in my head. One more time, let me get a drink, guys. I'm sorry, I really am feeling really sick. I haven't felt too good the past couple days. Some of the Late Night Frights members know that. We talked last meeting about it. Or I told them I didn't feel too good. Anyways, moving on. I remember just hearing the theme song in my head when I was trying to go to sleep. And then after that day, I'm a horror fanatic, and I have been since I was 5 years old. I remember wanting to see Halloween 2. Then after I seen Halloween 2, seeing Halloween 3, and that just crushed me, seeing Halloween 3, because I was like, oh, where's Michael? You know, where's Michael Myers? And he wasn't in it. And that's one reason I still have a hatred for Halloween 3. But I can honestly say Halloween is my favorite horror film of all time. It will forever stay my favorite horror film of all time. And it's just, it changed me as a person and as a horror fan. And it really did. It molded me into the horror fan I am today. So thank you, Halloween. I really want to say thank you for my first experience with you. And you were the first film that I was ever mesmerized by everything that was going on in the film. And it's the first film that changed my outlook on film in general. And I just love this movie. I will probably go to my grave loving this movie. Well, not probably. I will go to my grave loving this movie. It's just a classic. Just, if you don't like Halloween, I honestly don't know. If you don't like Halloween, I don't even know what to say to you, man. But all jokes aside, that's my first experience with Halloween. And there was many a Halloween nights where we will pull out the mattress, lay in the living room, and watch the Halloween series over and over again. And once I started getting older and understanding more and more, it just got even better. But you still go back to that childhood memory, to that night where you seen the 1978 Halloween. And I will forever hold that memory close to me, and I will forever love and cherish this film. I don't think John Carpenter, Jamie Lee Curtis, Deborah Hill, or anybody who was involved with the film knows how much this film means to thousands of people, millions of people, billions of people. There is some hardcore fans out there who just cherish this film, and I don't think they have any clue. But I'm one of those fans, and I know everyone here on Late Night Frights is one of those fans as well. So in dedication to Halloween, just a fantastic film, and thank you for being there. Thank you for changing me into the horror fanatic that I am today. So, sorry about that, guys. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Oh, this is a blooper. Excuse me again. There's my first experience with my first horror film that I ever was. This is my first horror film experience that really changed me. So, there you go, guys. This is Thejslones. Thanks for watching. You just watched Late Night Frights. Go subscribe to this channel, Late Night Frights, obviously, if you haven't. Leave a comment, and we would also love to know your first experience, please. That would be badass. You leave a comment or a video response telling us your first experience. And like I said, go subscribe to All Random Things, Horror Boy 101, and Monster Mash 339, as well as my channel, Thejslones. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, keep it horror. Peace.